A while back, there was this ongoing lawsuit about Google being a monopoly. It led to this huge antitrust trial thing where a whole bunch of companies, including Apple, got involved at one point. Now, my primary criticism here isn't specifically towards Google, as the issues that I'm seeing seem to be across all search engines. DuckDuckGo is one I tried. I haven't tried Bing yet, but I've been seeing evidence of censorship, of Apple's lie that they care about user privacy. I don't know if this is Google's doing. I don't know if this is Apple's doing. All I know is that I am not able to find the documents that I originally had read on sites like Search Engine Roundtable, Search Engine Land. You can see here there's another more stuff about the antitrust trial going on, and the other one is Search Engine Journal. So these are like the three main second-party SEO updates. These are where you would go to get secondary sources of what's going on with Google. They're not unbiased, so to speak. They claim they are unbiased, but in my opinion, they're not unbiased secondary sources. But if you try and find any evidence of the antitrust lawsuit where the internal emails of Apple and Google were released as part of the antitrust lawsuit, showing that Apple was involved in asking Google for their search data in the Google search app. And this is evidence that Apple does not care about user privacy as long as they can get third-party information. And they can get around their whole quote-unquote privacy thing by asking for third-party data, buying third-party data. And there just does not seem to be any real links towards the original articles that had the embedded documents revealing that Apple had these documents released as part of the antitrust cycle, and that's an issue. And so if we search here too, which is where I thought it was, it's even more suspicious, because if you search antitrust, you're seeing most recent entries, and you're seeing stuff from 2014, 2013, 2011. And I know for a fact that they have had literally at least 2 articles per week covering this topic. And this was like a while back, but now they're not talking about it as much, but they definitely were at one point. And all of these pages seem to be hiding the antitrust lawsuit. It seems to be hiding this one covers the a new part that's coming up with the antitrust lawsuit, but the stuff with Apple, it's just not showing. It's not indexing. despite the fact that this is a really huge ongoing thing that's been showing for a really long time, at least 6 or 7 months, if not longer. I don't really remember when the antitrust lawsuit first came about, but it's being censored. It's being censored, and if you do your queries, and that's not gonna work. If you do your queries like this, you get some of the antitrust stuff. You get a decent amount about the antitrust stuff, actually. But if you... Let's remove this. This does not seem to be involved. There was a document that they released about how Apple was begging Google for their search data, and that's just not there anymore. That's just, you just don't see this anymore in the you see Google side of things about Google paying Apple for these things, but you don't see you're not seeing the documents where Apple is begging Google for the search data. I don't know if this is a play that Google is trying to do. I don't know if this is Apple trying to censor the fact that they are actually not a privacy-focused company, and they actually just want user data through third parties. But you can't find any results about Apple's role in the antitrust lawsuit. You see all the ones about Google, but you don't see the ones that they're doing. And you're like, okay, what if I used a different browser, right? I go here, I go to Firefox, and here I am in DuckDuckGo. And the same thing, I can't find any of the Apple documents about this. Even as I explicitly ask for this information, I cannot find the documents that had Apple ask for user data. But like, okay, let's try another one. Ecosia, let's try Ecosia, right? This was a huge thing. I've been following this I've been following this stuff for a while, and I can't find any information about this anymore. It's like it's all gone. It's all censored. It's all completely
it's all completely off of the internet now. And I thought that I saved the photos thinking that they might get deleted. I don't know what happened to them. I'm digging for them. I can't seem to find them. That's pretty sus, for one. And, anyways, if we go if we go back here and did this, Apple X or user data antitrust documents. Let's see this. Let's see what this says. Nope, has nothing to do with this. It's not on there. It's not on there. The documents are not on here anymore. It was very similar to this. It looked a lot like this document, but it was about Apple asking for user data via Google's app, and Google responding saying, no, we're not going to give that data, that's part of our secret sauce. It's unsure of what emails preceded that and came after that, but these documents were a thing and they are not there anymore. And that's concerning because that is censoring an incredibly important piece of information for Apple users, that they aren't in the privacy environment that they think they are. And the fact that this information is being censored and completely wiped off the face of the entire internet is extremely, extremely suspicious. So, it's very concerning. I don't know if this is Google's fault. I don't know if this is I don't know if this is Apple's fault, but I'm not able to find a single shred of information about this. It's like it's completely no indexed, completely off of the entire internet that this evidence ever existed. But it was there. I saw it. I've been following this lawsuit for ages. And this might be a huge thing across big tech. It might be specifically Google doing this. It might be specifically Apple doing this. But this evidence is gone across the web. And you, as an Apple user, have to be asking yourself, why is it that any information about this is just gone? You would think that if Apple was going to take some responsibility, they would look at that email chain and let that be on the web. But every last trace of this image is just gone. And again, I don't know if that's Google's doing. I don't know if that's Apple's doing, especially because it's not indexed across other search engines. We can try Bing, for example. Well, this is an older piece of news about Apple begging for user data, for one, but this isn't the document that I'm talking about. It's just not there. It's just the emails. They just You just can't find the emails anymore regarding Google. I mean, regarding Apple asking for Google's data on users. Let's see what Copilot has to say. That is not the information that I'm looking for. That is, again, censored information. It's completely hiding the fact, absolutely, completely censoring the fact that Apple was at one point asking for user data. And as an Apple user, and I'm telling you, I saw on one of those search engine pages that there was something like this there, and it's not there. It's this is not there anymore. I don't understand. It's being censored. Who is censoring it? I don't know, but it's being censored, and I need you guys to know that.